Well, folks, here it is. It's time to review the bane of every grinder, or honestly every player in GTA Online, the Oppressor Mark II. Yes, that's right, I'm actually doing this. And what were my first impressions of this thing? Whee! Wow, this thing sure is fun to fly around. I sure hope some 12-year-old with his mom's credit card doesn't use his vehicle for nefarious purposes. Okay, but in all seriousness, yes, this is an actual review. And totally not a premeditated April Fool's video that I just scheduled to upload on April 1st. This vehicle was probably what changed the landscape of GTA Online forever. No longer was Grand Theft Auto Online a Grand Theft Auto game. It was now a Saints Row clone.
Who's laughing now?
This vehicle basically is why I don't even bother to play GTA Online anymore. Thanks, Rockstar. You made grinding free mode stuff basically impossible with this retarded flying bike and the people who use them. The Oppressor Mark II, Griefer Mobile, and sometimes called a Mosquito, are some of the names fellow players like myself have called this thing. The former of the names the most, obviously. This is the 2018 Pegassi Oppressor Mark II. The Oppressor Mark I was a landmark in hybrid vehicle design. Well, the Mark II takes off where its little brother landed, and it never comes down. This is about the closest you can get to throwing a saddle on a rocket engine, bolting on some optional heavy artillery, and pressing a big red button. Yeah, I couldn't have said it better myself. Description from Warstock Cash and Carry, I think is where it's from. Yeah, that's basically what it is. I will say this though. What an odd choice of branding for the game. Pegassi made this? The same Italians who made the Infernus and the Fagio. What? Whatever. GTA Online is basically an alternate universe or alternate timeline to the story mode at this point. I mean, hey, screw consistency, right? Screw, modern day realism. Pfft, this is Saints Row now, guys. Screw everything. So yeah, this is usually the part of the video where I discuss the vehicle's history. Well, yeah, obviously there is none. There is, of course, the Mark I Oppressor, which I'll probably discuss some other time, but nope. No history. Is it based on a real-life vehicle? No, of course not. The wiki says it's kind of based off the hover bike from Looper, but that's about it, really. As for the specs, well, the Mark II appears to be powered by some kind of turbine engine. The Mark II can hover using side-mounted propulsion jets, which are mounted 2 on each side. It helps stabilize and turn the vehicle. That being said, the Oppressor Mark II is very easy to handle, and it can travel incredibly fast over any surface, and no matter what I hit, how hard I hit it, or how fast I go, I can never fall off this bike. Truly, this is a weapon that surpasses Metal Gear. I'm gonna be honest, despite the awful rep this thing gets, I really enjoy flying it. It's fast, small, and basically I'm a god on this bike, so there's that. There is, of course, a few features I need to discuss, mainly weapons and abilities. Stock MK2 comes equipped with twin machine guns. Don't use them. They are hard to shoot and have terrible damage. I mean, look, I'm shooting at these poor innocent civilians, and I have to shoot them several times with this machine gun to kill them. So if it kills, civilians in that many hits, I can't imagine how many hits it would take to kill a regular GT Online player. Next up is the explosive autocannon. Similar to the cannon on the APC, but unlike the Hydra or the laser, the fire rate is way too slow. Good, but not great. Lastly, there is the homing missiles. This basically makes you a god, unless your enemy has countermeasures. This thing also has countermeasures too, but I didn't know how to demonstrate them, as I don't own this thing in online, and I also modified my game, so I would probably get banned if I played online. So yeah. Another cool thing is the rocket boost. Similar to the boost on the Rocket Voltic, it gives the Mark II a huge boost of speed before needing to recharge again. It's very similar to the kinetic energy system on the Principal Electro, where it uses kinetic energy to recharge. Pretty cool, but I don't see a really big use for it. And I guess if you want to dodge homing missiles, I guess, I don't know. And well, yeah, that's it. That's the Oppressor Mark II. As you can tell, I didn't put the usual amount of effort here, mostly because it meant to be a joke, and well, this thing is kind of what killed the last bit of joy I had for GT Online. So, there you have it, folks. And, that's it. That's the April Fool's episode. This is my first, ever real April Fool's episode I've done for this series. Which is kind of funny, because the very first episode was meant to be an April Fool's joke, but I decided, you know what? Nah, let's make it an actual series. So, yeah, that also means this marks the 4th anniversary of this series. So yeah, I mean, more or less I've been doing this series for about 4 years now, which is not too bad. I mean, on and off for 4 years. I mean, I would take a break. I took literally all of 2020 off, but I mean, I think we all kind of took 2020 off too, so yeah. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed. I honestly should have put a little more effort in, but I was like, you know what? I don't give a crap about this vehicle because I hate it. And I hate people who use them. So, there you go. 2018 Pegassi Oppressor Mark II. The most hated vehicle in GTA 5. Until next time, everybody, I will see y'all in the next one. Bye-bye.